Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of Behind the Lyrics with myself, Michael Lumby. This week I'm going to be looking at track 5 of the album, and the song is called That's What a War Does. This song was sung by the amazing voice of Lola Elvaro Dorado, or as she's also known as Lola for short. Lola is a Spanish singer who's based here in Perth. She came across here to study music, and she has a unique and character style of voice which really fitted this type of song. This song is obviously based during the war, and it's based on a girl who loses a potential lover who goes off to war. As we all know in these war stories, the heroic men head off to war, leaving the vulnerable women behind. It's very much a sense of, he's probably not going to come back. And that is sadly the reality of war. And she has to deal with that. I think the song also looks at how potentially guys, young men heading off to war don't really appreciate what they're leaving behind. And it talks about in verse 2, brave young soldiers who fight for their lives never understand the situation of their wives. That lyric is almost like a sense of, we're heading off to war. Before I head off to war, I found a really nice girl who I've met down at the dance halls, and then they've just said, oh, I'm going to head off to war, I'm going to go and fight, you have a good time, and I'll come back. And I'm not really thinking about why I've gone out with you and now all of a sudden I'm going to war and what that means and how I can leave you behind. We really didn't want to make this song seem like a dagger to someone's heart, excuse the pun, but it's more seen as a reality check of what war is about. It's a very horrible situation that people have been put through, and it's very much a sense of, not realising how much that was. And you just gotta hope that we don't have these sort of situations down the line. It's quite interesting looking at the instrumentation for this song, because there's a wee story behind a very specific instrument which we featured in this song, and that is a steel slide guitar. This guitar strangely came in Michael's possession, right? And he brought it along to the session one day and said maybe we can use this in one of these songs. None of us had learned steel guitar before, so by no means was this a walk in the park, right? I believe Michael suggested to put like some vibrato on the guitar, just to add to sort of the detuning sound that we already get from like a slide guitar. And it really adds to the song. We also have stomping and whistling at the beginning, which hopefully will create that image of the soldiers way out in the war whistling and stamping their feet and marching to the beat of the song. And again, sort of the monotone or the sort of very sort of almost untunely like vocals that we had for the chorus. Again, something you'd expect it to be when you associate this song with soldiers. They're maybe not the best of singers, some of them maybe are. At the end of the day, they're out. They're trying to have a little sing-a-song to keep up the morale, to boost the spirits, so to say. And this song is probably what they would have sung, very similar to what they would have probably sung. So there we go, That's What a War Does. It's about a song, and it's the reality of what a war does, just like it says on the tin. Thank you very much for watching for this week. Join me same time, same place next Friday for my next episode, where I'm going to be looking at track 6 of my debut album, Night's Nightmare, sung by Christopher McDougall. Until then, thank you very much. If you haven't, hit my subscribe button and you'll get notified next Friday when I upload my next video. Until then, thank you very much. See ya.